you know, playing back-to-back's never easy, but the mental part of it was more than anything today. But at home, and anytime you play in senior night, it's tough.
Jackson, you're too low!
Great 4 years. I mean, everyone told me that the 4 years were going to fly by when I was a freshman, and I didn't believe them, but it has, and it truly surprised me. That's already the end of the senior year. Went by really fast.
It's a very deep class. You know, they went 4-2 out of state. They beat Needham and Lincoln Sudbury, which is 2 great wins. They beat, you know, so they've had some great out of state wins. I think the only team that they've lost to is we lost to Pinkerton, and I think. Did Hanover beat Hanover? So Pinkerton and Hanover. So they've done very well in state as well, and you know, they're a class that knows how to win. You know, and it's, you know, you saw that. I think it was 21 seniors tonight that we had. You know, it's a big number. You know, you know, every class is different, but this class is very deep, talented, and athletic, and a committed group.
We went out at the beginning of the year and we played Exeter, and we did not play our best lacrosse as a team, and we let them hang around again, as I had said earlier, because we didn't play our best, we didn't set the tone, and it was close. But when we come out like we did last night, firing, and we play strong like we did in the third quarter, we put a run on them, we pretty much put them away. And you know, I think it was a good team win last night, and it was a nice way to go out for a final home game.
You gotta work for it! Help!
It starts on defense with those little things, the saves, the ground balls. If we can turn that around right away and get our guys going, it just changes the momentum, not only of the team, but everybody personally. And we just get that right attitude that we need to keep. Communication, definitely. It starts with me, and then I need my other guys to reciprocate, calling out the slides. And then we need to follow through on those slides. We try not to slide as much if we don't have to, but you know, if we have to, then we follow through, definitely.
So, you know, we have to travel up to Hanover, and then we start over again. Then we have, this is the first time that this is my 11th year at BG. Usually the playoffs start right after Memorial Day weekend, and now we have 9 days between games.
But next week I might get a little bored, but you just always got to keep the lacrosse stick in your hand so you don't get out of tune at all. I like to be outdoors a lot. I like to fish and hike. So once school starts, I'll probably start doing that a lot more. Just with all friends and stuff. We got a couple of kids on the team that like to do that too. So good team experience.
A huge change. I like the free time, but then we have practice that kind of keeps us going in the middle of the day. So I don't get to sleep all day. I feel like I'm pretty well-rounded in what I like to do. I manage to find time to do whatever else besides school and lacrosse, I still get time to go fishing.
This week we have finals, so it goes like 2 finals a day, and then you have the rest of the day off to study, go to practice, do whatever you got to do. Me, I'm pretty much sleeping as much as I can, trying to keep my energy levels up, and just studying, trying to get the best grades I can for those. But you don't get too bored. I mean, you always look forward to coming out to practice and the games, and just having some downtime. Because I mean, going to the schools, it's not like you really have a whole lot of that.
We're all in the same boat, coming to practice and working, so as long as we're all on top of each other, getting after it every day, it's not too hard to refocus and keep our eye on the prize.
I just love coming back and helping out with the program. It's done a lot for me in the past. Coach Cameron's done a lot for me, and the one thing I don't want them to mess up is losing the state championship like I did back in '09. Well, we lost the state championship on my birthday, so that hit a little close to home. But coming into school that next year, it kept us really motivated and focused throughout the year, because it didn't matter how well we did in the season. We knew it came down to that game in the end, and that we had to show up and play. And that's what we did, and we started off this streak. So when I come back, that's the mentality I try to pass on to all of them, is just know that it's one game at a time, and that's how you got to take this.
I just think my 4 years here were just such a great experience, and I know that just BG Lacrosse and Coach Cameron did so much for me in terms of getting to college and just being where I am today, that I feel like I just want to give back and do something else for the program to help the success that our teams experienced when I was here, and just help continue that. I just think it's different with BG, because I always see we have like alumni teams going still. It's kind of just a family, this lacrosse team, and I know all the older guys still show up to games. They're still hoping for great seasons and just continued success.
I would definitely say all their IQs are a lot higher. Like, some of the plays they run on offense, they pick up real quick and they don't miss a lot. And then on the defensive end, they pick up on things faster than I think our unit ever could have. It's pretty amazing just to see where these kids are going on to the next year and how they already have these well-developed IQs.
My senior year, I think my senior year we had maybe a few more stars in terms of just like we had a few very skilled players like Bob Fahey, Kyle Karaska, Paul Spinney, but I think this team's a lot deeper than we were, because we had starting line plus a few more guys, but this team, they could run for 3 lines. They could run 3 lines, I think, still do well. I think a lot of them have just been asking like what can we do to defensively, like what can we do to be more organized and whatnot, because I've been here for 2 games now, and just like what I've been watching, I've just been trying to help the defense stay organized and whatnot, trying to help the shooters know where to shoot, I guess, and then basically just help the goalies save the ball. I think everyone's trying to get better here so they can peak.
A huge help, because I know they share the same goals as us. They want to see us get that state championship, and especially position-wise, Luke Solms helping out the D. I know he's helping out a lot. Paul Spinney with the middies. I don't really hang out with them during practice. And then Colin DeLay is working with me and the other goalies, and he is helping us a whole lot. The experience that I'm like using my exact shoes right now. He's up at Harvard being coached at a Division I program, and him funneling that information to us is just awesome because not a lot of people get to experience that.
To talk to the team about is when we first started our practices at PMA, is that we take a big roster, 45, but for the playoffs we're only allowed 35. You know, we've had Mr. Tassini, who's on the lacrosse committee, Bill Lawson from Central. We've had a lot of people bring it up, you know, saying, you know, why the limit? It's, you know, we did tell them about that when we select the teams, that there's going to be 10 guys that aren't going to be able to. So still, it's tough, and you know, a lot goes into that final decision. You know, it's ability, how you're going to help us. It's, you know, senior, how's your performance been as far as working hard, showing up all the time. So, you know, it's tough, and something that I definitely dread, and you know, I really trying to fight it, but it is what it is at this point. So, you know, we have to kind of address it to the whole team, and then we'll talk to those 10 players individually.